All right, here we go. Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday to you. Welcome to the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, the Facebook page, the YouTube channel. Hey, wherever you're watching from, we appreciate it. We ask that you share the link to this show on all your socials. Tell everybody you know about all the great shows here at Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, including this one, damn it. And if you're watching on Facebook and you want to stay there, that's cool. But if you want to join in the conversation today, hang out with us, talk to us, hear your name said, hear your comments read, join us on YouTube. That is where we monitor the comments, especially today because we're going to play Tuesday Trivia in a little while. So we need a lot of comments. We need a lot of you watching. Good to see everybody. Ann is watching. John is watching. Carol. Diane is on her way, as you can see. She's not here. She's on her way. She should be here in a little less than 5 minutes. But in the meantime, look who has joined us, ladies and gentlemen. Rusiello, send your gift. Send your donation, whatever it is, because you scared Fremder into coming in. He took the challenge, and he made it. He is here. Andrew Fremder is here, ladies and gentlemen. How are you, pal?
I'm pretty good. Thanks. How about yourself?
Well, speaking to the mic.
I'm pretty good, thank you. How about yourself?
Better now that I can hear you.
All
good.
right.
All right, so while we're waiting on Diane, Tuesday Trivia, we got baby pictures, we got all that stuff. There is one thing I needed to discuss with you. Well, that we've been discussing. We are trying to figure out, Fremder is very fascinated. He's dying to know, actually I think more than me, who Scott the Mystery Man is.
Yes, Scott.
We know who it's definitely not.
Is he listening?
I haven't seen his name yet.
Okay.
I have not. Let's see.
Show yourself, you prick. I know you're watching.
He actually watches a lot of the shows here on this station.
Yeah.
And is all excited to see Fremder.
Hi, Ann.
If you'd be a very interesting hour and a half. What? It should be a very. Is that what you meant, John? Tony sent. No, John, I did not send Carol the picture you sent me. What? Don't you have Carol's contact info? Send it to her yourself. Let's see. Carol's excited to see Fremder.
Hi, Carol.
All right. So, but John's. He's now changing. He's now changing his challenge. He's never going to show up Friday.
John, I have a question. So, talking about no balls, what about me, because we've known each other forever, I mean, we've been best friends for like the longest time, what about me makes you think that I don't have the balls to show up? So, I was just wondering.
But now you accepted the challenge and you're here.
Right.
But now he won't. So
I don't think he was talking about today. I think he was talking about for Friday.
I thought he was talking about both. No? Just Friday?
No, I think he's talking about Friday.
Oh, all right. Well, wait till you see what Fremder has planned for Friday.
Oh.
I'm just going to tell you, I laughed my ass off. So that's all I'm going to say. Ann's excited to see you as well. So, all right. So we're talking about Scott the Mystery Man, who we do not see yet today. Like I said, we definitely know who it's not.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
Son of a bitch. So we both think he's a local guy of some sort.
And a comedian.
I definitely think he's a comedian.
And I think he's been here in the club and he just hasn't said anything to anybody. I think he probably sits in the corner or something and just kind of sits there like, nobody knows who I am.
And that's the problem. There's a lot of weirdos in this place
right.
who sit in a corner by themselves.
Right.
So it could be so many different
Me
people.
included. I actually sat in the corner last time at the broken table.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Joe. First of all, I don't have Miss Carol's information. Otherwise, I would send it myself.
All right. I'll send it this afternoon.
That's number one.
I will get it to
right,
Carol
number
this afternoon.
Number two, everybody breaks balls on this station, and nobody gets... I turn around and break balls with Andrew because Andrew and I have that type of relationship, and I say you don't have the balls, and everybody gets cock-sided here. Everybody gets, Rusiello says this, and Rusiello says that.
Cock-sided?
I know he's going to show up Friday if he can make it.
Yeah.
But, listen, I'm the only one that gets chastised for breaking chops. You break chops with me.
You're going to tell me I don't get chastised? You are so full of shit.
When do you get chastised and break up my balls? Are you kidding me?
I get chastised all the time. Get in here. He's yelling at me.
I'm sorry.
He's yelling at me. Help me.
Stop. I'm
Yeah.
so glad he's here. I was so
No,
happy.
not him. This guy on the phone is yelling at me.
Oh, is that my honey?
Yeah, you're a honey.
What's going on?
Your honey's
I
giving me a
second
hard
all-
time.
Does he deserve it?
Hi, sweetie. How are you, babe?
Good. How are
Hi,
Second
you?
of all,
sweetie.
you were supposed to send me Carol's information because Carol said to you numerous times, send John my information.
Yes.
But you are remiss in everything that you do. I mean, you
In
get it done.
everything that you
but
do.
Everything.
it's 2 months later.
Truth be told, she said, you keep that creep away from me. And I said, no problem.
Now we know that's not true.
That's not true. I will.
That's
Fine.
not
I'll
true.
send.
You see right away.
But
Right away.
but balls. Speaking of balls,
All
John, you've gotten hit in the
Yes.
balls once, I'm sure, in life, right? The balls are the
What'd
weakest
you
part.
say? I'm sorry.
I said-
Say that again, Andrew.
I'm saying they associate being tough as having balls, but I've gotten hit in the balls quite a few times in my life, and I'm sure you have, and they're the weakest part of a man,
Absolutely right.
right?
true.
They're not the weakest part of a
vagina.
man.
I was just
That's
gonna
not true.
say.
A vagina has more balls than
That's not
balls. Like what that shit goes through.
He's right.
Like holy
That's
moly.
not true. That's not the weakest part of the man. Believe it or not, truth be told.
You ever see truck nuts
the
on a
weakest
pickup
part of
truck?
the
It should be a
man
vagina
is his
hanging off the
shin.
back.
The weakest part of the man is his what?
Shin.
His shin?
Shin.
Yeah.
I don't know. Really? You'd rather get kicked in the shin than kicked in the balls?
Are you shinning me?
Yeah, why not? Listen, well, let me tell you something. When you're fat like me, they miss the balls anyway. They usually
What the hell?
That's good.
You're not fat. You're pleasantly plump.
No, I'm fat. I believe me when I tell you I'm fat. It's not because I want to be fat.
I feel
It's
like if I
because,
lived with Dawn, I'd be fat too.
Why?
I'm getting fat just
I said,
listening to you
I feel
talk.
like if I lived with Dawn, I'd be fat too because she probably just is a great cook.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, it's just it's
You're not
being-
getting a lot of
being-
exercise. I understand.
being not mobile and all the
I
medication
getcha.
and
I
stuff.
understand.
All right. Well.
So there's a lot of excuses for it.
Speaking of Dawn.
Yes.
Don 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 don.
I have a beef with Dawn Rusiello.
You do not.
Yes,
I
I
don't
do.
blame
Stop
you.
it right
don't- and I left you a message
I-
on your phone. I don't blame you.
And I'm
Yes,
I'm
you
going to
should
get to
have a
that.
beef with her.
You're
Yeah.
beefing.
So
It must be all that steak.
John makes a great steak, and then she gave me a perfectly baked potato and broccoli. She's amazing. However,
I expect a to-go thing next time someone comes out to visit you and comes back here.
I posted something. I don't even remember what the post was, but I posted something, and there's a comment, where I'm being made fun of about having a Subaru. And who's
You
making the
need to
comment?
Get over that. Do you love your Subaru?
I
love
do.
my Subaru, so I don't care what people
But
think.
these Rusiellos seem to have an
cares?
issue with it.
So does his vagina.
Right.
Yeah.
So she made Dawn Rusiello, not John. Dawn Rusiello made fun of my Subaru, and then I get this. Why is this not working? What the fuck? All right, let me start this.
What?
Hang on.
I'll be right back to her. I'm the only one that can break your balls about the Subaru. By the way, I hope she comes to my grave that fast. She's on a bandwagon with you. Block her.
Clocker. Wow.
Who's he talking about?
He's talking about his
wife.
own wife.
Did you say clocker?
He did.
Isn't that like
So it's like Archie Bunker speak. I gotta clock
You
you.
have to catch her first.
So Dawn, unprovoked, just minding my own business, and Dawn's making fun of me.
You're
And then-
fun to make fun of. That's
That's
just
the-
fun.
yeah.
Say that again.
It's your
Say
fault
that again.
because
Fun
you
to
accepted
make
her as a
fun of.
friend on Facebook.
What'd you say?
It's your fault because you accepted her as a friend on Facebook.
And I would do it again. But did you hear what Diane just said?
No, what did Diane say?
I said he's fun to make fun of.
The phone call.
Oh, he is, yes.
This
I know.
phone call
Yes.
started with him saying that he gets chastised on this show more than me. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Oh,
I get chastised by
Poor-
everybody,
you-
including Dawn Rusiello.
You poor baby. It's tough
That's right.
being the star, isn't it?
The star. The star. They're tuning in to
poor
see
Tony.
you. The star.
Exactly.
Oh, listen to it. I expect a takeout the next
right.
time
Hey.
anybody goes
He
to
did not
Florida.
whine. He did not whine.
Yes, he did.
No,
not
that wasn't a whine.
You're whining.
Totally
he
whine.
did not whine.
I don't complain. I don't complain. Don't make me complain about how much I complain.
Andrew,
Yes,
Andrew,
John.
I'm very glad you're on the show.
Me too.
Oh,
You should be
me
on the
too.
show more often.
Thank you. That makes one
All right.
person.
But I do have a complaint.
Okay.
The other day when Tony couldn't broadcast
Right.
for the reason that he didn't realize, you said that you were gonna, if you were there, you would fix it.
Right.
All right. Well,
But I wasn't there.
You only live 10 minutes away. You should have jumped in your car, like I said, and assisted Tony. I mean, there was nothing you could do because he's being remiss by not.
What does that word even mean? Can we just? What is that? Remiss. What does remiss
I
mean?
am remiss. Means I regret or you're sorry for
Okay.
not
All right. Continue.
doing something.
Uh,
All right.
So it was Tony's fault, but you should have jumped in. You should have jumped into the and break down the door and try to.
Look,
Fix
I
it.
called him and I said you got to renew your subscription, and he didn't want to listen to me. So
Because that would
because
cost money, right?
because we all know Tony's inept.
he's a what?
Wow, inept.
What does that mean?
Stupid. Incapable.
Okay.
Incapable.
Okay. When it comes to reading comments, maybe.
Yeah, you're not stupid, Tony. You're not stupid. So don't ever say you're stupid. No.
Thanks. Neil.
All
I
right.
feel a lot
Have a
better
great
now.
show, guys.
All right,
I'm
we
listening.
love you. Bye.
All right,
Have a
and
good
thank
one,
you
John.
for sending that to Carol. I know it was very hard for you to do. I know it was a lot of effort in your day.
I didn't
Press
send
a-
it to
press a
Carol.
button on your
What I
phone.
just did, I sent you Carol's info just a minute ago. So you have it now. Now you can send it, and all is right in the world, and I won't get in trouble, and maybe I won't get chastised.
Oh no, you will.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
All right. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. How are you?
Good. I'm sorry I'm late.
That's okay.
God
We're
damn
just
it.
glad
Don't
you're
let it
here.
happen again.
damn it.
I got an early start today, and
Yeah.
I had some things to do on the way. I had to stop and surrender plates for work, so I was at DMV, and then I went.
That's
I said,
always
you know
fun.
what? I have some more time. Let me go to Target. I had some things I have to get, and I did that, and then I still had more time, and it's like 10:15. So I made the mistake of going to work, but I knew there were things that I could, just take care of before I
Right.
shoot over here. And then, of course, I got held up with something, and then I looked at my clock, and it was like 10:59. I went,
Oh, how did that go?
What, did you have to poop? That's usually what makes me late.
I
no,
thought she
that
hiccuped.
wasn't it. That wasn't it.
If
But
ever, if
wasn't
ever, if
poop.
ever I'm late, it's because I'm. Yeah. that's
Is that
what I'll
why?
do.
You're
Yeah.
pooping?
Yep.
no,
100. Yeah.
I take care of that
Yeah.
before I leave the house.
Yeah,
in
it
the
takes me like a
morning,
good
so-
45 minutes to an hour to get done with that. Yeah,
Really?
45
Wow.
minutes to an hour to poop?
yeah I'm sitting. I'm sitting for
Oh,
a
I
while.
thought I was bad. I'm a half
That's a
hour
long
guy.
time.
You're a
Oh
half
my
hour guy?
God.
Yeah.
Did sometimes.
What's wrong with you? Guys need more fiber or something.
Well,
More water, more
well,
fiber.
I've actually, I've stopped drinking.
Okay.
So I'm trying to kind of clean up my act a little bit. So I've stopped drinking during the week. I have a couple on the weekends. I'm not even smoking anymore.
Good.
And I feel like the difference in, I guess, the alcohol used to just, I guess, help me go. In the
Maybe.
morning, right?
Oh, is that?
But
yeah,
since
is it?
since I'm not having that, it's just
need to-
a little difficult.
Something else, just a little,
Yeah.
prune juice or something.
Why?
Whatever.
And how long does it take you?
3 minutes.
3 minutes
Total, like in
What?
and out.
Wow.
That's not a poop. That's a poop.
Instantaneous. And and it's good. It's not like
She
I
just
come
empties out
thoroughly
as soon as she
clean.
sits
It's
down.
like a cute
Yeah,
little,
it's
cute
thorough.
little,
It's
cute
good.
little.
The only time I can't go, and I don't, it's very unexplainable to me, is when I'm away from home. So
Yeah,
we go
I'm like
away.
that sometimes.
We went for that wedding
Yep.
almost the entire weekend. I struggled, and then I know I'm going away this weekend. I'm getting ready, cleaning myself out. So I went.
Is it because it like closes up, or is it because like the mental, like I can't poop in a
I
public?
guess it's mental.
bathroom?
I don't know why. I just don't.
Away from home, but now if
I don't
you're,
understand why. There's no real reason for
but
it.
even if you have your own private hotel room, like
Yes.
really, even then
so
too.
it's not even I have
It's not a
anxiety. I
privacy
just
thing,
don't
yeah.
feel like I have to go. It's the weirdest
No,
thing.
that's happened
And
to
then
me.
as soon as I get home, boom.
Oh yeah, explosion.
I have. Does your bidet? You have a bidet?
I do.
Does this just probably maybe just happens to me? When you get up and you go to wipe your ass after the bidet, does it sometimes you're just like, but this fucking thing doesn't even work?
No.
No. Because sometimes my bidet doesn't even. And I'm sitting there and it's hitting me. I'm like, oh God, ow, holy moly!
I still
I'm
feel
doing
like-
this. I'm making the
Did
move.
you say ow?
Yeah.
Well,
I have
got
a very.
nice strong jet, like a
but you
power
can-
wash.
I
But
have
you
an
can
aggressive.
control it.
I have an aggressive bidet. Yeah.
Yeah, but lower the setting then.
But if a lower setting, it definitely doesn't work, and the higher setting, it still just sometimes doesn't work.
No, I don't have that problem at all.
Yeah. Well,
don't
know. It works.
You have a better asshole than I do. I don't know.
Maybe it's bigger.
I just feel like with a bidet, I know you guys love that, but that's a lot of water, and that just seems like more to clean up.
I have a feminine setting
Dry
on my
yourself,
bidet.
and
More to clean up.
So it squirts you, right? It squirts you.
Yeah.
So now you're wet. And now that takes time to, it's more than just a...
I have a dryer.
Less paper, more water, but less paper.
I have a heat setting that blows.
So this is why it takes you 40 minutes.
Oh yeah, if you have a heat setting,
Like,
yeah.
I mean, my God.
It's like sitting in a hot tub.
Right. Exactly.
Oh God, my wife. So the other week she was cleaning the bathroom and she puts cleaning solution in the toilet, right? And you know how like the toilet water recycled itself into the bidet
Yes.
water, whatever. I didn't know that she put it in there, and I go to hit the button, and I'm like, it's starting to burn.
Oh,
Oh my God, it hurts! It hurts so bad.
Meanwhile, your asshole's nice and clean.
Oh, it was cleaner than anything. Like I'll never have to use it ever again. For
I'm
like
about to
another-
get yelled at. You want to fight?
My ears were ringing. I wanted to make sure you're not talking about me.
We were.
yes.
We definitely were. We were. I was telling Diane, whose employer sold me my car. I was telling Diane how a certain someone was making fun of my Subaru.
And
Listen,
I, told him he's just
I
easy
had
to
to
make
jump
fun
in
of.
at the opportunity when I know what's going on behind the scenes.
Good for her. She's just chiming in.
Hi,
She's
Diane.
having a
How
good
are
time.
you?
Good, love. How are you?
Is that Carol?
No,
it's
it's
good.
Dawn
John's
Rusiello.
wife.
Oh.
The one who made fun of my Subaru.
Oh, okay.
That's who it is.
He's being such a baby when he really loves it.
I do. I love my Subaru. I have no problem
No,
admitting
you
it.
love being made fun of.
Oh yes, and I love Dawn.
You do.
But
I actually love this. I actually love the Subaru. I always wanted to get the Forester,
Nice.
but
John got the Forester. I'll
yeah,
tell you that.
yeah.
You realized
but
it when it
with
dawned
the
on him.
dog, I wanted to get a bigger car,
Yeah.
well, yeah. If you
so we
got
just
the.
got the Explorer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me tell you something so funny. I'm such a dog lover. Everybody calls me the dog whisperer. I would rather surround myself with 20,000 dogs than with people.
Oh.
I just love them.
I think I know a lot of
yeah.
people like that.
I
They
was
were
hoping
great.
she was going to say, spending all my time with dogs more than John.
if you're-
That's what I was hoping she was gonna say.
Dawn, if you're a cat person,
Not this week.
I
Not this
question you
week.
as a
We're
person.
good this week.
I question your personality. I really do.
So when my family came down from Pennsylvania, I got the new Explorer, and
Right.
John makes fun of me. He said, "You got a 7-seat car just because your family's coming down and you want to fit everybody in one car."
Yeah.
But that's not the case. I wanted
You
to
did
have.
a
I got this
dog.
beautiful canopy in the back seat.
Nice.
So Cannon can all sprawl out, and I had everybody, all the people, sitting in the third seat, squished.
That's great.
Well, either
That's great.
or for that seat, you just put the parrot there.
You a parrot?
They're getting
No parrots, no parrots.
Oh, no parrots. You've laid down the law. No parrots.
Yeah, he tried. You have to give him, A+ for effort. But
Polywana
he tried.
Rusiello. Polywana Rusiello. Rock.
He just said it. He just said it on the show yesterday that he was going to go up somewhere. He was going to drive somewhere to see somebody's parrot. He was thinking about taking it. Am I getting him in trouble?
Listen, if he's planning on surprising me with a parrot, please get your spare room ready.
Let me
because
just
he'll be
ask you
home.
this.
He'll be in Long
because
Island shortly.
That's
There's
a
a couch
lot
here.
of work. So who's
That's
gonna,
what I said.
Who's going to clean that cage? Because I guarantee you, it's not going to be him.
Yeah.
Now, is a parrot the one that
So
goes like
right.
this when it
you
gets
lay
upset?
down the law, don't I? Love him
Was that a-
dearly, but
that's
come
a-
on,
that's
that's
a-
a lot of work for you.
I think so.
No, that's
Exactly.
a cockatoo.
Yes.
Exactly. No, so let me just tell you. So first of all, I felt bad for the bird.
Mm-hmm.
John has very big hands. His hands are strong.
Yeah,
He
they
held a
are.
gun for 32 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was afraid he was going to break its neck when we
Oh.
went to the store. He was picking up these birds, and all of a sudden, the bird disappeared into his hands.
I have a funny story about a parrot's
my
broken neck. If you want to hear it.
Okay.
So,
Oh God, is it
I
funny?
don't know.
Well, it's Fremder. You never know.
So I had a parrot. A friend of mine gave me their. I don't know if it was a parrot. What's the bird that goes when it's upset? It has a little mohawk. that
Oh, I know.
stands up?
Yeah, like a parakeet. or some.
I want to say it's a cockatoo. or
cockatoo.
some-
Cockatoo, I think that's
some
right.
Fucking stupid bird like that. So, So my friend had to get rid of it, gives it to me, and I had my first apartment. This was a while ago. I moved out when I was 18, so this was my first place, and we partied all the time, and we would smoke a lot, not realizing, that it probably wasn't good for the parrot. So one day the parrot, he wasn't looking right, and I opened the cage to be like, hey, buddy, what's going on? And he flew out of the cage, and he flew right into the fucking wall, my wall. And then the feathers were like, woof, 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 and there was a blood spot on the wall.
Aww.
The parrot slid down my wall, and I went to go pick it up. I went to go pick it up from back on my couch. I guess the smoke made it not right or whatever. It didn't, and it just flew into the wall. There was a window right above it, so I don't know if maybe he was
Just trying to get
Trying
out.
to get out of here, yeah.
So my friend Mike, if you're listening, which I know you're not, but he was like, yo, you got to put it out of its misery.
So he was still alive.
He was still alive, but he was just.
Oh my God.
So my friend was like, we got to put it out of its misery. And I was like, I was in the other room, and I was like, what'd you say? He's like, we got to put it out of its misery. So I go outside, and he has the parrot. He puts it on the ground, and I'm like, dude, wait. And he takes a fucking rock, and he smashes the.
Oh my God.
my God.
What are we doing?
Glad you called, Dawn.
I was
It was
like,
supposed to be funny.
What the?
I am still traumatized
That's
to this
all-
day.
you should
now-
be.
and now
we're
we are.
traumatized.
Yeah, it was.
I don't need my lunch today.
It was
that's for
definitely suffering.
Oh.
But
No, you gotta do it. I just
boy.
figured, felt like there might be another way, but really, what is
No,
the
there
other
totally
way?
was
There
no
is
other way. Is if I didn't leave the room, I would have maybe made sure that didn't happen, and I could have maybe brought it to a place. But my friend, he's into hunting, and he's into if they're in pain.
Right,
You gotta,
you put them out right away.
Yeah.
No, I understand. My brother used to be a nuisance wildlife remover, and sometimes he had to do that.
but the
so-
bird's wing was bent like this. It was
Yeah.
like it was twitching and
He
everything.
was in a pain.
And he just took the rock and smashed
So
the
he
bird.
did the right thing. It's all right. It's just the graphic way it happened.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's today's show. Thanks a lot,
All right,
everybody.
no. We're gonna turn it around right
He
now.
did that.
All right, well, guys, I just wanted to say hello.
Glad
I
you
miss
did.
you all. Hope
All
to
right.
see you soon, Diane.
Yes, we love you. We're going away this weekend to Nashville, but we're gonna try to get down to Florida soon.
Oh, have a great time.
Thank you.
And
Yes, I hope to see you soon, too. Thanks.
And I expect a to-go bag with some steak and mashed potatoes that Diane will be bringing me
I
back.
will. I'll bring back some.
And
I'll-
Baked potato.
I want it. I want some.
Dawn makes great broccoli, great baked potato, and then John makes the steak. Oh, my God.
And
I'm
if
hungry just thinking about it.
all right.
If for some reason anything, God forbid, happens to your parrot and it needs to be,
Don't
You're the
call
guy to
Fremder.
go.
my friend Mike lives in Orlando.
And he'll come running.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so stay away from Orlando once you get that parrot.
We actually have
You're all
parrots in
welcome.
Lindenhurst.
We'll have a comedy weekend.
They're,
Oh, that would be great.
All right. We love you.
Thanks, Dawn.
All right, love
Bye,
you. Have
Dawn.
a great day.
You too,
Bye.
baby. Bye.
Bye.
yeah, we have wild parrots in Lindenhurst. They're green parrots.
Oh, they're
And
really?
they're
I didn't know
wild,
there
yeah.
was such a thing.
Yeah, I didn't know either, and it's weird that they would even be that. Because,
You live in Lindenhurst?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. I grew up right around the
Like
corner.
you could be outside and be like, oh, there goes a
Yeah,
parrot.
yeah, like up the
Really?
block by the Chinese restaurant and the little strip mall. There's nests with parrots. They're little green parrots, and they're all over. And it actually goes into Babylon. That there's
So the parrots, they're by the Chinese restaurant. You said so. The parrots, repeat things. So are they like fa ra 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 ra?
Yeah.
I'll take a pour five ice. I'm an egg roll.
That was Christmas Story.
I
Right?
know
Where
it was. I
chops
every
the head
year.
off. Fa ra ra ra. All right, let's see what's going on with the comment.
Yeah, read comments.
Carol said something about did I see she said something about how she loves her Subaru? Bosie, Subaru and Walker, they are not just for gays. Yeah, there it is. Carol, I love my Subaru Ascent. Her name is Lucy with diamonds. What? Oh, because the logo?
Oh, I love that. I was going to say to Dawn that you can get the Ascent now, which has that third row. So she could.
Isn't Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds about a pair of cloud-shaped tits?
No.
No, I believe it's about. It's a drug.
Well,
Right?
Well, that's the thing. A lot of people said, it's about LSD, Lucy Sky Diamonds.
Yes.
Lennon has said,
Leave it up to me to think tits, right? Obviously. That's
well, I mean, that's where we're always at. No, Lennon actually said, he swore that it's none of those things. When Julian, his son, was in kindergarten, he made some kind of drawing, and that was the title of the drawing. And John said, that's a great song title.
Oh.
That's what he claims.
Okay. Well.
John, see, there is going to be a fight. John wrote, I'm getting my parrot.
I saw, speaking of John Lennon, so my wife and I went into the city. There was a Beatles exhibit at some museum, and we saw at the last exhibit, the last exhibit in the museum was the brown evidence bag of John Lennon's that had his glasses and all the things and everything. It was on display.
Yeah, it's blood-stained and all, yeah.
Yeah, so...
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like that's a very morbid thing
Yeah.
to display.
Well, that's Yoko.
I don't think I want to see that.
She's a freak.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to see that.
That was actually, the blood-stained glasses was actually... She made an album a few years later, and that was the album cover, a picture of the glasses.
That's just...
It's kind of...
What a
it's
fucking...
odd.
Yeah, that's a mess.
She's on my Deadpool.
I could use that word, though. Wait, you like that word, right?
Cunt? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorites.
Cunt. Fucking cunt.
You can say
yeah,
it.
Yeah, what a fucking cunt that
Yeah.
lady is. Yeah.
Yeah. I just
Can't
like
say I
Diane
just-
saying it. But
Yeah.
The only lady that I know in history that's okay with that word, and my wife also. I say it so many.
I think the reaction is hilarious. Why is that? I don't understand.
Right.
So
I agree.
I like it. It makes me like it more.
So many different ways to use it, though.
I
right?
know.
It's sort of like the word shit. You could use it for different.
Right.
the F-bomb. In Ireland, and I think England too, but definitely Ireland.
They use it all the time.
All the time.
It's not right. Twat.
It's-
twat.
yeah.
Cunt. Right. I love that.
It's GD.
Tater twats.
Tater tots. GD is the term you can't use over there.
What does that mean?
Goddamn.
Oh right. You can't do
I
that.
never
Really?
I personally never used that term myself, but
So-
that's the equivalent of cunt
So
to
if
them.
so if I say you're a goddamn cunt,
That you would ruin it for them. Right.
Yeah, they would.
Because they would be focused
upset.
on the GD and not
Yes.
the other.
okay,
They'd be very upset.
That's a
over
weird.
that. No, it makes sense to me because you're
Why?
using God's name in vain
My
for those.
grandmother,
And then the other one is
kind
just
of-
a body part.
Yeah. Put that in me.
Well, for
that
all
was so offensive for
Yes,
I
my
mean,
grandmother
when
did-
Jesus
and Jesus Christ.
Jesus was born, right? So I mean, never mind. Never mind.
But that's the other one too.
Yeah.
Goddamn, just saying Jesus in general and Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That was
Which I
embedded in
never
me as a
say.
very
Yeah.
young child.
What I'm trying to
still-
say is that's where Jesus came from.
he came from
the cunt.
Yeah,
Oh.
like we all do, right? So then, what's the problem with it?
I don't know.
That's just his that's where he's from, you know.
Yeah. I understand. Anyway.
Yeah, watch
let's
it.
go.
Move closer because the lightning's going to
Okay.
come get him. Yeah, John has said several times he's getting the parrot. And then Ann said, I hope. So Ann's taking John's side. She says, I hope you do get the parrot, but you got to promise to clean the poop. And then Carol says, Sir John, always support you, but the wife is always right.
What does that mean, John? Dick Van Dyke beats Yoko.
Did he die?
What?
Did Dick Van Dyke die?
No.
So why would he beat? Yeah, I don't. I just thought because I said Yoko's on my Deadpool, so I thought.
I mean, unless he's beating her to death, so we don't have to hear her anymore.
Yeah.
She's on your Deadpool, but she's not your person, is she?
My person?
Well,
What's
in
the
your
difference?
Deadpool,
Meaning
Anthony's
like-
in a Deadpool, so everybody gets a person. If that person dies, they collect the money. from
Right.
the-
Yes, that's what I mean.
So who's your person in the pool?
Yoko Ono.
Oh, so she's your person in the Deadpool.
Yes.
I thought you. She
okay,
was one of
Deadpool,
the
yeah.
people in the pool that you belong to.
No.
and
She's
your
my
person.
personal choice.
So
Yes.
you really wouldn't mind. So you're in a situation where you could almost be like, for me, it's a weird thing because you don't really want to hope for a person to die, but you wouldn't really mind. if it was
At one
your
time,
fault.
Matthew Perry was in my pool.
Oh. Yeah.
Fremder's here.
My mistake. It was his pool.
Who's on
It
yours?
wasn't my pool.
I'm not in the Deadpool. I have a hard time with that. Anthony's in it. He's with somebody, and his guy right now is Peter Coyote.
What do you? What?
Why?
Who's that?
Is he sick or is he
No.
that old?
No, he's a little older than us, but and it's not even. They don't necessarily have to be old to be
I'm
in
just
the Deadpool.
I'm just trying to figure out why he
I
would
don't
pick
know,
Peter
but
Coyote.
it's a huge pool. There are, it's a $10,000 pool.
Whoa!
And it's $10 a month. There's a lot of people in this pool.
Holy
it's a
moly.
big, huge.
Whoa.
So his,
I sign me up. How is this?
There's a waiting list to get in. So if somebody leaves the pool, then you can get in. It's $10 a month.
It's a waiting
and
pool.
When your person dies, and then another. So the last person won $20,000 because
Wow.
it was a couple of months before somebody died, and then
Can I bet on myself?
no, you can't. They give you and they assign you the celebrity.
Oh, they assign you. You
Oh.
can't even get to pick one yourself.
No. You
don't
can't
get
do
to
that.
Pick your own. That would not make sense that you pick your own celebrity.
Why not?
Why?
Because you could have some information that. I mean, if you pick, there have to be parameters. It's got to be. Random.
Well, I've been saying Yoko Ono for at least 5 years
It's
now.
got to be random. Otherwise, obviously, if you're picking an older person compared to somebody else, you already have an advantage.
Well, right. Yeah.
But, if you know somebody's sick and they're not, or you don't, or so it's random.
Okay.
They
All right, that
assign
makes sense
you a
to me.
celebrity.
We actually did a Deadpool in here. I had no idea that it was that popular. And I'm not really in one.
It was the first time I ever heard of it when he told me this a couple months ago.
But
that
we
they got
tried
in.
one on this show. Might have been our first year that we were here. But we got such backlash that we were like, all right, we're not going to do this.
It's a morbid thing, but it's kind of, I mean, I never really understood why. The only thing that we are certain of is that we're all going to die.
Right.
And somehow this culture has made that the worst thing that can happen to you.
Yep.
It's probably the best thing that could happen to
I
you.
mean,
Because
in a lot of cases, you are right.
Think
I
about it.
agree with that.
I think that in terms of like heaven or hell, I think that we're living in hell, and it's just
I don't think that.
No. Hold on. I think we're living in hell, and it's up to us to make the best out of it, to turn it into our little heaven.
Oh, that's nice.
And,
That's a nice thought.
And if you can make it to the end of your years with that mindset, then hopefully afterwards is more of that.
Should we give Fremder the walk air questionnaire?
For the second
Of course
time,
we
yeah.
should.
Oh, you took it already?
But I'll take it again.
Oh, never mind.
I
Really? You
have
did it
no-
already? Oh, when Mike was here.
I'll take it again, though. I have two different types of favorite sandwiches.
We're not that interested.
Oh, all right. Well, fuck you then.
I don't understand that. That
fucking
death
bloody
is not
cunt.
the worst thing that can happen to somebody. So I don't understand that
They-
whole. And why is everybody so? Oh, that's not. We're somebody dead. Are you kidding me? For a lot of people, first of all, death is too good for them.
Yes, agreed.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Death is too easy. I don't want them getting out that easy.
Osama bin Laden should have been
So,
set free in the streets of New York
There are plenty
City.
of people that can apply in a lot of ways, and then for other people who are good people and you don't really want to see anything terrible happen to them, but death would be a welcome reprieve from whatever it is they're going through.
I think it's more of
So
the way
this
they die.
whole-
Right.
I agree with that, but everybody's going to die.
No, absolutely right.
I would feel bad if
So,
I entered a Deadpool and
why-
then all of a sudden somebody died of something that I wasn't expecting them to die of, like if they got some disease.
But it's not on you. You wouldn't make it out.
would
So
still feel
for
bad,
me,
though.
the randomness of a Deadpool, I don't really think there's anything wrong with that.
Okay.
Why do we? So
Yeah, you're right,
because
this-
we don't know. It's very
Yeah.
life can be very random, right? You don't
Yeah.
know when it's your time. We just had my one of my best
Should've
friends'
put Malcolm Jamal
sisters,
Warner in that one.
that police officer that got hit by the car in Levittown.
Oh, yeah.
She's 53 years old. She was walking her dog. She was a retired NYPD officer, and
that's
then she
terrible.
gets hit by a truck walking her dog.
Yep. Or those poor
Completely
pilots
random.
yesterday.
Those pilots.
Oh, that-
I mean,
What happened with
so
Pilot?
LaGuardia.
LaGuardia Airport. The car was the plane was taxiing and hit a fire truck on the runway. The front of the plane came off. Both pilots died. The guys in the fire truck were ejected and they lived.
Right.
They're fine.
There's video. You can see the video online.
Right. So, what kind of, as bad as I feel, what kind of dumb idiot do you have to be to not realize that maybe I shouldn't have this fire truck here because there's an airplane?
Well, so
Coming.
there was a whole fleet of emergency vehicles. I think they were tending to another emergency. The plane's coming in. He just came in for a landing, but he's still going in.
I thought it was tax. Just
No. Just
he
came in.
just came in.
So this
Right.
poor guy is doing 200 miles an hour and can't stop.
Yo.
Now you can hear the audio. The guy on the
Going stop.
yeah,
But
truck one, stop. Truck one, stop. I don't know if the details have come out why they kept going. All the other trucks stop, and this guy just keeps on going. And the plane again. This plane is coming in from landing. They're not going to be able to stop.
No.
Bam!
I thought the plane was taking off,
No.
and there's happened to be a fire truck in the way.
No.
No.
The guy. Yeah. And I guess maybe their controls weren't working. I mean, I
And
guess
they didn't hear it.
they
or
didn't hear to
know.
stop. But I think I would still look. And if I saw a plane, I don't
But
know.
it
I don't know.
was
I'm
at night,
you know.
and
that's
I
what I'm
believe it was
saying.
dark.
Yes.
And whatever.
It usually is
but,
dark at night.
You know, situation. Really.
Yeah, and if you've noticed, there's been quite the issue with things happening in airports and in airplanes.
Well, that's what I was reading
A
today.
little
That
too often than
yeah,
not.
they're looking into that it's too much.
So-
And that guy who was radioing them, telling them to stop, he was the same guy who sent them to whatever the emergency was. So they're saying he had too much on his plate.
Fun fact: my friend that smashed the bird's face is a Delta pilot.
Oh. Oh, that's comforting.
Yeah.
Well,
He's probably hit a
it
bunch
is
of birds on the
comforting
phone.
in that he'll do whatever needs to be done.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So that's
there you go.
Yeah.
There's that, and I enjoy that in a pilot.
Yeah.
You know, I want whatever you got to do.
See, and this is why I love Diane.
Avoid
She
those birds.
Always gets the positive spin. Now, speaking of people that death is too good for, I just wanted to quickly bring up this story that I just read. An Amityville man is facing 18 criminal charges after police said he was physically and verbally abusing special needs children. He was a school bus aide in Baldwin. 37-year-old. Well, all right, I'm not going to say his name because he hasn't been found guilty yet. But when he is found guilty,
Good call.
I will be saying
hold
his
up.
name.
If it looks like a chicken and clucks like a chicken, it's not a fucking fish.
Yeah.
So you have to be doing something wrong to get those type of allegations against you.
That many.
Well,
of them.
I'm about to tell you. He pushed, slammed, restrained, sat on multiple special needs children who attended Baldwin's Grand Avenue School. He was a bus aide, so I guess if they weren't listening,
Not the
I guess
driver.
that's what he did.
He was
No,
the guy
not the
that
driver. He was the aide.
Okay.
He was arrested Saturday, charged with six counts of third-degree assault, 6 counts of third-degree menacing, 6 counts of third-degree endangering the welfare of a child. He pleaded not guilty. He's due back in court next week.
That guy, if I was in that situation, that guy would have been dead before he even got a trial.
Well, yes,
It's not
assuming
just
he's
once.
guilty.
It's not just once. It's 6 times.
Yeah,
So that means it happened.
most likely.
6 people don't all get together and be like, you know what, we're gonna
right.
fuck
No,
this
no,
guy's
no,
life
no.
up.
Yep.
You know?
Right.
So
When my daughter was in 4th grade, the bus, her normal bus driver was absent. They had a substitute bus driver and a substitute aide. They were coming home from school. They dropped off, I think, the first 3 or 4 kids. I think the next house was actually us. The bus goes missing for 2 hours.
Oh.
2 hours. I mean, I can't even describe to you what was going on in my head. And me and maybe 2 or 3 other parents, we're driving through the neighborhood. We're looking for them.
it.
how long ago was that?
My daughter's in 4th grade, so
What is she, 22 now?
she's 27.
Okay.
What, 27?
So
So there was no smartphone to keep like a tracking app on. Or,
She didn't have a phone at
She
that
was
time.
9.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So almost it's like 18
years
years.
ago.
yeah.
She didn't have a phone. So yeah, we're looking around, and the school did nothing. Nothing.
A lot of times they do because they don't want to get in heat for doing something not right.
Right. And the shit that we gave the superintendent the next day, one lady, it was right out of a movie. One lady, she like wiped his desk clean. Like she just threw everything off his desk.
And, rightly
Good.
so.
And that's what I said
Because
to him.
I can't even imagine how, first of all, the fear and then the anger. Once the anger sets in,
Right.
once everybody's okay, then you get
Right.
really angry. Right.
So
you're
not
like-
only did they not do anything, but they went home. Like everybody left for the day at the school before we even found the bus. So the next day, like I said, this one woman wipes the desk clean. I'm yelling and screaming. The superintendent actually looked at me. He goes, "What was I supposed to do?"
I'd have a restraining order against me by that time.
where were the police? Like,
Right.
what?
That's what I said. I
That's
said-
what you should have done.
I said, "Where were the police and where's the drug test?"
Yeah.
I said, and he goes, and he was like, "Well, now we know." I said, "Do you not understand that there is no second chance when it comes to what exactly are we waiting for to happen to our
you're
kids
dealing with
before
kids,
we
yeah.
say, okay, we need to
Yeah.
do something?"
Yeah.
Screaming at this guy. Oh, yeah, I've had a few run-ins with my daughter's school where, yeah, I almost would have had to get
I would
a
have no
restraining
problem
order.
rocking an orange jumpsuit if that was my kid in situation.
There was a teacher
I'd kill someone.
when my son was a senior. He was, I think it was a shop class. He accused, right in front of the whole class, this teacher accused my son and another kid as being gay, and had
What?
the class had the rest of the class chanting "faggot, faggot."
Oh my God.
I blew my top, and I
should have.
I found out about it that night.
That's disgusting.
I went on Facebook because it
fucking
was at
absolutely-
night when I found this out. So I went on Facebook. I put this guy's name in.
Yeah.
I've heard other things about this guy, and it wasn't the first run-in my son had with him. So I put his name on Facebook, and I said, "I'm coming for you tomorrow morning." 6:30 in the morning. The following morning, the school's calling me up. You better take that back. You that was a threat. I go, fine.
Damn
That-
right.
I
Damn
said,
right
I
it
said,
was a
okay,
threat.
so
Yeah.
call the cops.
Well, it turned into a threat. Now it's a promise.
Yeah.
Let's call the
So
police.
I said, call the cops. I said, and tell them that I'll be there this morning.
Yeah.
I said, or send them to my house now. I did not take it back.
No.
I did go to the school, but I didn't go see him, which was my original plan. I sat and by this point, it was a different superintendent who I knew well and had a lot of respect for. So I went and sat with her. He did.
I was going to say, if he didn't get fired immediately, I would have called News 12. I would have been
yeah.
on Channel 4 News. I would have been on. The news crews would have been at that
They-
school.
So
They love.
oh, they love that stuff.
Yes,
right?
they do.
I would have been all over.
they
that
removed
shit.
him from the classroom, but they didn't fire him.
Nah,
they
he
put him
needed
in
to
the
get fired.
administration office for the rest of the school year and then had him retire because he had 35 years in.
Oh my God.
So I was like, all right. They removed him from the classroom.
Can you get a pension taken away from you if you fuck up?
You deserve that.
If you're fired for something like that, I would think. I'm not sure. But you know what sucks?
What?
Ever since then, because my son graduated 8 years ago, once in a while, if he bumps into somebody from high school, it's happened maybe 2 or 3 times, where someone said, "Oh, you're the asshole who had Mr. So-and-so fired." It's like they're not taking my son's side there because apparently he was like one of the cool teachers.
Oh yeah.
Whoever has a problem with that is gay.
Is-
That's it. So fucking fuck off. That's it.
Yeah, fuck off is right. And
Yeah.
speaking of death, do you know that you might know Jeff Webb? Do you know who that is? I never heard of this guy. Apparently, he was somebody that worked with. Who's the political guy who got shot and killed?
Oh, Charlie
just-
Kirk.
Charlie Kirk. Thank
Yeah.
you. Sorry about that. Just a brain
That's
fart.
okay.
This guy Jeff Webb apparently works with him,
Okay.
but that has nothing to do with my story.
I have something to say about
Turning
Charlie
Point.
Kirk.
What's
Turning Point USA. That's the.
Oh right,
That's-
yeah.
okay.
I
I don't know who he is.
Yeah, I
knew
don't know who
Charlie
he is.
Kirk was. I didn't.
Right, of course.
I'll tell you something when you're done. I got
All right. So that has nothing to do with the story. I'm not getting into politics. But yeah, apparently he was big in the cheerleading world. Then somehow works with Charlie Kirk and becomes this big conservative guy. But the reason I bring this up, last Thursday, he fell and sustained a traumatic head injury, ended up in a coma, and then died. Okay.
Oh, okay.
But he fell while playing pickleball.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
I know. I'm
All
like,
right, it's-
what?
I mean, I don't want anybody to die.
Like it's not a car crash or like,
Yeah.
or something hit him. Like playing pickleball.
What is it? Was it a heart attack or something?
No. They said he
Took a
fell.
ball and hit his
He
head
fell
or
just in a
something?
weird way and hit his head.
Oh my God.
Yeah, traumatic head injury
Wow.
while playing pickleball.
Oh my God.
If you can't play pickleball like that, you deserve it. You're a pussy. You're a fucking one, right? Come on, stay off the court.
I just thought that was the weirdest thing. Like I actually read it twice. I was like, "That's a pickleball? Like it's a wiffle ball, and you have this little tiny plastic racket. Like, yeah, I just thought that was weird. So all right, so that was that.
That's kind of funny. I mean, like a tragic pickleball accident.
Right.
Right?
That's something.
That's
right.
what the obituary says, a tragic pickleball accident.
That's something you would hear.
Right? That's funny. Come
Like,
on.
that's a line
All
in
right.
like The Naked Gun or something.
Yeah.
You know, how did he
It's
die?
true.
A tragic
You ever
pickleball.
go to
right.
Disney? Right?
Yes,
Yeah,
of
sure.
You know the Haunted Mansion?
Yes.
How the gravestones say
Yes.
his name was Fred. He bumped his head.
Yes.
Or something.
Right.
I could see this guy like some stupid pickleball quote or
Yep.
something.
Big
Well,
pickle carved on his tombstone.
Lost his tickle after dying from a pickle.
What a
All right.
fucking idiot.
The other thing I have, which Fremder will be thanking me for this one.
Is this an also death related?
No,
Okay.
this is much better than
Let's
all
get
that.
off that. There we go.
Yesterday on the Drew Barrymore show, Drew was talking about a recent Time magazine report where that this report was decoding the secret of sex dreams.
Okay.
Now, on the show with her was Valerie Bertinelli.
I will say something about that.
Okay.
When I fall asleep in the fetal position, I have dreams that I'm
In the
Really?
fetal position.
yeah, like if I'm with your knees tucked and I'm on my side,
Yeah.
I have risque dreams.
Yes. Wow.
Now,
It's-
are you the receiving end of
I-
Bosie, or are you the giving end? Like, is he in front of you or in back of you?
He's both.
He's bothey.
Yeah.
Jeff Bosie is
Yeah.
bothey.
Jeff Polsey.
So with her on the show was Valerie Bertinelli,
Okay.
who I think still looks
He's beautiful.
amazing.
I agree.
Drew
Now that
Barrymore
she's-
is gorgeous also.
Well, yeah, true.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
have a
but-
little hard time. I love Drew Barrymore.
I have a
but
hard time
that-
I have
the way
a
she
little
speaks-
hard time too.
The
yeah.
way she speaks, sometimes she just is a little.
She
annoying,
sounds like a
right?
teenager,
Oh,
yeah, like a
yeah.
Valley Girl type.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's a
I'm
little
with you.
weird.
I'm with
Okay.
you. But Joey Cola, who works on that show, loves her.
Loves
so she,
her. I
she's
know,
a
and
super
she,
nice lady.
You know, I agree.
So they were talking about it, and
E.T. phone home, ran out of condoms.
well, right. I mean, Drew Barrymore admitted that she has not had a sex dream in years, and she said she feels her brain is not working that well anymore,
Maybe it's his brain that's not working well anymore.
or E.T.'s finger is not doing the job. I feel like I used to have really sexy dreams and wake up really turned on. And it's just gone. It's not there. So then she asked Valerie Bertinelli when her last sex dream was, and she said not that long ago. I was like, yes.
Well, who's she married? Who's Drew Barrymore married to?
I have no idea.
I mean,
I don't know if
I
it's
don't think
anybody
she is
famous.
anymore.
Oh, she's not married at all?
I thought she was
Valerie
divorced.
Bertinelli's not married
we'll
anymore.
go marry somebody that's that does it for you.
Yeah,
I mean,
really.
I mean, she's
But
probably
then you don't really have to dream about it.
she's probably thinking of Edward. You know?
Well, no, Valerie said it was not that long ago. Drew was saying it's been years.
Oh, okay.
Valerie Bertinelli did say the dream was about somebody she knew.
Was it her belated? Was it Deddy Van Halen?
She didn't say it was about Daddy Van Halen.
Which, by the way,
Teddy Van Halen.
no, Deddy.
I heard what you said. Teddy. That's what I said.
I love the new Mammoth stuff. What do you think about it?
I love it too. I saw him once. I thought he was great.
yeah,
yeah.
just like his father.
So
right?
no, she's not married
Down
right
to
now.
kid. Who? Drew?
Barrymore.
Oh, she's not. Okay.
No.
Yeah, Valerie Bertinelli just got divorced like a year ago or something. But then,
Drew Barrymore sex dreams.
but then Valerie Bertinelli asked Drew Barrymore if she ever had a dream that made her climax. And then she said yes.
Really?
And then Valerie Bertinelli said, yeah, that's the best when that happens. And then they both were saying how, yeah, that's not just men, that's women too. They have sex dreams where they climax.
Well, it's a good thing I have my sock order on repeat for
you just
with
have
Amazon.
your sock. He just puts his sock on when he goes to sleep.
Yeah, I have one on right now, just in case. I don't.
Yeah, again, come sit. Yeah, sit. Not only close, but sit on this side so you don't get hit with anything. Yeah, I just thought that was
I'll
awesome.
bring a poncho next time.
I just love Valerie Bertinelli even more. And she has a new book out called Getting Naked, where she's naked on the cover. You don't see anything, unfortunately.
Really?
But yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Good for
She's
her.
65, man. She
Wow.
still
She's
looks
terrific.
That
amazing.
makes me want to jump. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. that's hot. I remember I had a few wet dreams when I was younger. It hasn't happened since though. Probably when I was like 14 or 15. Woke up like, what the?
No,
in my bed?
I'm going to say I went into my, I'm going to say 30s or 40s.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You're nodding like you too.
I'm just listening to what you have to say. No.
She's not going to tell us.
I know. I would tell you 9 times out of 10. I really don't remember most of my dreams in there.
I
And the
don't
ones that
really
I do
either.
remember are
I wake up to pee in the middle of the night. My wife says, "Get out of bed."
yes.
Come on, right?
They're typically not sex dreams. I'm sure people have them and just don't remember them. Right? They're sleeping so soundly when they happen that they.
But you've had them that you remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not. I mean, anytime recently.
When I had
Yeah.
the amputation, they put me on oxycodone.
Oh,
The dreams I had with that, I actually stopped after I was home. I was in the hospital for 4 days with the amputation. Went home. Yeah, so I did 1 day with the oxycodone, and then I went cold, maybe a Tylenol, because I was like, the dreams were too messed up, which I can't even tell you what they were about.
I had oxycodone when I had my surgery on my ass, and I remember the bottle distinctly saying, "Don't make any rash decisions while you're on this." And by the time I was done with the bottle and my surgery started to heal up, I had the entire Star Trek collection of all the ships and all this and that, because I just felt so good about everything that I was like, "Oh, this is fucking so cool. I'm going to order that." You know?
Yep.
And oxycodone's no good.
No,
And I
no
actually,
good.
I got robbed of oxycodone. I don't know if I told you that story. With the
Was that with the fire?
yeah, I told you that story.
So I think you did actually.
Yeah.
We'll have to do that because we have a lot to do. If we have time at the end,
Yeah.
because that's a little bit of a long story. But
I can make it short.
yeah,
Yeah.
all right. Percocet too.
I can't take any of it.
No.
It gives me anxiety.
Yeah, it makes me nuts. When I was on Percocet, I
can't.
I had I had a prosthetic leg that gave out, and I had a bad fall. Oh, you know what it was? I had a bad fall, but then I was carrying a bookcase, big that was already put together.
Smart.
So when I fell, the bookcase fell on me, and I damaged some ribs. So they gave me Percocet. I swear to you, this is true. I think I've told the story name before. So I took Percocet, and then the next morning I wake up, and I have a whole bunch of messages from Facebook and some texts and some voicemails. They're all saying, "Are you okay?" And it's all girls.
You did
I've
tell me
told you
this.
this.
Yeah, because
I was making phone calls.
yeah, it makes you do stuff.
And sent
So I think
messages on
Percocet
Facebook.
is oxycodone with an acetaminophen push that.
That shows how much of a nerd I am.
Allows the
I get
the
Star Trek
drug
shit,
to be
and you
absorbed
call
quicker.
women, and all I care about is Star Trek.
I think that's what that is.
What a
Is that
nerd!
right?
Yeah. So it gets a quicker absorption. The acetaminophen helps it get pushed into the system faster, but I think it's still oxycodone. It's just with that little acetaminophen push.
Yeah, never again, man.
There's something.
Never again. All right. So tell it quick, and then we'll do the baby pictures and Tuesday trivia.
Okay, yeah. So quick. So I had the surgery, surgery was on my neck. I had a fusion. So I come home after the surgery. I get up to go to the bathroom. I fall. Got up again. I fall a couple of times, right? And my wife just had like gastric surgery, so she couldn't catch me, right? So 3 times in a row, she's like, "You got to go to the hospital. Make sure you're okay." Went to the hospital, but before I went, the cop and a firefighter came to the house, and the firefighter was like, "Hey, go get a computer chair. Easier to wheel me out to the ambulance." So all the paramedics were taking my information. The guy was like, "Were you taking any medication?" So I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Where is it?" I was like, "It's over there on my thing." Started shining his light. I go to the hospital. It turns out I'm okay. I come home, and my bottle of oxycodone is missing. I called up the place. "Hey, is it normal for them to take if you get into an accident?" And they're like, "No, not necessarily all the time." Turned out someone that was in my house took my medicine.
Wow.
They didn't take the other bottle. You couldn't understand what it was. It was generic, but you know what oxycodone is.
Right.
And so there's
Yeah.
that's it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to tell the whole thing, the fire, that's why I was like,
Oh,
it's
like
a long story.
the fire
But it
story?
was really just about the drugs getting stolen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
You're not talking about the Black Cat fire story, right?
Yeah, that's what I was talking
Oh,
about.
that. Oh my God.
That's a long story.
There's an entire second half to that story that I have not told you about.
Oh, is that right?
Where I got robbed at gunpoint. Yeah.
You have a very interesting life.
I think you
None
did
of
tell
those
me
things
that.
happen.
No,
No?
nope, I didn't tell you that. It was Sally was here, so I was telling you guys. I remember Sally on was like, "You used your own house as kindling. You Cub Scout, fuck." That's what he said to me. I was like, "No, thanks. First time I'm here."
Oh, so Sally Annie was here when you were telling us that story?
No, he was chiming in on the comments.
Oh, so Sally was
Sally was
here.
here. Yeah.
Sally, I just saw Sally yesterday. Sally got married. So congratulations to Sally. Congratulations, and I'm glad she's happy, and he's a lucky guy. So, yeah, good for her. Nick Greystone is watching. Hi, Farmer Willie. Hi, Barnacle Billy, or whatever your name is. Carol's upset. She wants the name of that bus driver. And then she says it was the traffic controller's fault. They are overworked. So then it's not his fault if he's overworked. It's his company's fault. Or maybe that's what you meant and I missed it. I don't know. John, since the baseball season is upon us, yes, let's go Mets. I will bet you $1 that the Mets do not make the playoffs. All right, you're on.
I'll take that bet.
Fun times with my grandfather going to Shea Stadium to watch the grass grow.
It was rough yesterday.
I can't get into baseball.
I watched a clip because a lot of teams are home now, still playing exhibition ball, but they're not in Florida anymore. They're at their actual stadiums. So I watched a clip from Baltimore yesterday. It was weird watching Pete. It was weird. This hurts,
very
man.
sad.
Yeah,
I
this hurts.
know.
Yep.
It is bad.
Yeah, opening day this Thursday. I am not going. I usually go to opening day. I go a lot.
I'll be in Nashville. I'm not.
That's right. When are you leaving? Tomorrow?
Wednesday night. Tomorrow night, yes.
Nice.
Do you watch
Very
any
nice.
other sports, or is it just
Baseball? Baseball's the only one that I really follow. I know what the Jets and Giants are
follow
doing.
the whole season, and then
Yeah.
Jets and Giants, if they make it to the... Yeah, right.
Well, no,
I don't
like-
watch every game.
I didn't.
I don't watch every game, but I know
Yeah.
I know when they I check up every week to see if they won or lost.
watched
I
it.
know where they are in the standings. But I couldn't tell you every player's name. I couldn't tell you
Me neither.
I don't get all the ins and outs of the strategies
Yeah.
of football, but I do enjoy it.
My wife and I watched the Puppy Bowl, so
Oh,
we-
there you go.
Oh, that's great.
I screwed up so bad on this show a few weeks ago. I think it was with you. We were talking about pictures from the Grammys or the Grammys that I saw of all these different celebrities, and I read the list to you because I didn't know who half of them were. Right? Wasn't that with you?
Yes.
So I mentioned this one guy and his wife, so and so and so and so. I'm like, and I said on the air, I'm like, I don't know who these people are. Mark Hirschman got on me so bad the next day. It was Russell Wilson, and so he's like, Russell Wilson's a quarterback for the Giants. I'm like, holy shit, he's right. But the fact that it had his wife's name there, I thought it was like a.
Yeah, listen.
It turns out she is a hip hop artist or an actress or something. So she's a celebrity in her own right.
Because you were thinking Grammys. You were thinking musicians.
So it threw me off.
Not your fault.
I still felt like an idiot.
You shouldn't.
Hi, Barnacle Billy.
Hi, Farmer Willie.
Now, all right. I'm going to talk about you since you're here. Can I share with them your voicemails to me?
See, I wanted to thank you because you're the only one that enjoyed that one yesterday. The others didn't like it so much.
All right, let me see. Where are my voicemails? I gotta find.
Oh, wait, you gonna play it?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Is that all right?
Yes, please.
Isn't Nick into like ghosts and shit?
I am.
Nick, I maybe stop by my house and you could figure out why my bidet is warm every morning at 7 a.m. and I don't have a heat setting.
So wait, it's warm before you even sit?
It's warm before I even sit. I think that my wife's father has been taking ghost shits. Because he used to go into the bathroom every day at 7 in the morning, but I don't know who knows, so it's weird.
But that was like his safe place.
That was his safe place.
Like that was his office.
Every morning, 7 in the morning.
So maybe that's just his way of saying good morning to you every day.
Oh. Good morning. Wow. Good morning.
You know what? If he's not biting your ass and like, it's...
It doesn't hurt,
I wouldn't fuck
all right, so...
Warm sounds nice.
Yeah.
If it was cold, devilish shit, dude, then I would look into it.
So let me play that again. So this is a voicemail I get from Nick. So that's one. What happened? All right, let me see if I can find another. Yesterday's was classic, which I'll get to in a second. But there's more.
Now these take like I'm a big dude, so I mean these take like definitely they're definitely premeditated. Like I feel them coming on, and I have to hold it, and I have to position it.
Are those real?
They're real.
Oh my gosh!
He says they're real.
Now I'm just playing a few out of several.
I can't fart like that without having a spare pair on me.
No.
Well, this next one is the one that yesterday is very
well. The ending.
disgusting.
The ending is the best. So all right, I'm going to play it now.
Look inside your SI, see inside your SI.
The best is the laughing at the end, but that's not a fart, though, is it?
No, that was me going, man. Like that was the echo inside the toilet and everything.
So what? So you're on the toilet, you're taking a shit, or you feel the need to fart, and you think of Tony?
Well,
that makes you think of Tony?
See, what happened was the last person that I was texting was my ex-wife, and she. Obviously, we're exes for a reason, and I'm sure this is one of them. But she was the last person that was like in my text, so I had to send it to her. But I try to automatically delete it right after just to save it because it's golden.
Oh my
god!
I love the singing.
I thought I deleted it,
golden brown.
And then I sent it to Tony. Tony, loved it. I sent it to another friend. He called me a pig, and then 3 hours later. I just get a what the fuck with like a bad face,
so
and I'm
Tony
like, for my ex, I'm like, what did I do? And then I saw it was like the voice memo, and
if
I'm
you can't
like,
appreciate a good fart, though, get out of here. Farts
well, that was an actual shit.
Inside your SI, see inside your SI.
Wait, was that the turd hitting the water?
We are 12. We are 12 years old.
And it's great that Tony, you know what? Like Tony, I got to put him on. Like I got to pin him to my my messages because
Yes.
now I can know I could send it to
Now
somebody.
you know
At least
you
I have
have
an audience.
someone you can share with.
I think you can make a shortcut on your phone, like as one of the little emojis that you could just hit, and it'll automatically go to his number. If I'm not mistaken. Instead of-
Yeah, no, that's it. I got to
Flipping
make
through
a poop
to get
emoji shortcut to Tony. Because even Tony, the other night when I sent it to him, it's like 10 o'clock at night. He's like, LOL, bah ha ha ha. Then he's like, I just shared it with my wife.
Yeah,
Like,
Yes.
he was
That's a
sharing
typical-
it
that's
with
a
his
typical
wife.
Tony
It was
answer.
fantastic.
Wah ha 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 with a thumbs up.
Well, I was laying in bed when I first heard it, so I turned like you gotta hear this.
Do you ever give a heart to anything, or is it you're just a thumbs up guy?
Thumbs up, or like Nick just said, I'll write blah ha ha ha.
Wah ha ha.
I mean, yeah, thumbs up, sometimes a heart, or blah ha ha. Oh my God, that was so funny.
Nick, do you have a bidet?
I don't have a bidet, but I think I should. Everyone's telling me I should.
Oh, yeah, I love
yeah.
it. I love it.
Oh.
I have one.
It's I have a feminine
It's the
setting
game
in case I have to
changer,
wash
right?
my pussy. Yeah.
Totally a game changer. Totally.
Yeah.
Yep. Without a doubt.
Especially if I'm
it's-
doing stuff like that out of my ass, I definitely need a bidet.
I'm gonna confess something here.
Bidet I come and he won't
I can't
go.
believe we're going here today, but I am making a confession. There is something about the bidet. If I put it on a certain setting there, it comes out at a certain speed,
Right.
and it hits me just in the right spot. It makes me shit more. Like I actually,
good.
I actually
No,
have
you
to
know
turn it
why?
off, and then boom, more comes
Because
out.
it's like a little enema.
That's exactly what that happened to me this morning.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm not the only one with
great.
this? That's a normal thing?
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, if you turn it on full blast,
I would
you'll-
imagine when he said earlier
Yeah.
that like a pressure washer, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
and
right.
if you hit the right spot, yes. It's
Do you have a
gonna make
pulsating
go
setting?
more.
Like psh, psh, psh.
See, like
No?
ever
I got one of
since that
those.
movie Road Trip, where Stifler gets it like in the rear, and then like he shoots his load at the dispensary. Like, I'm curious about this. Like,
That's-
they can't be wrong about
That's
that,
Fremder's
right?
life, man. He does that every day.
There, I had the guys that were working on my house. I had a fucking Mexican steal my bidet. Not that being Mexican has anything to do with it, but they were redoing my house.
He stole your bidet.
Yeah, they were redoing my house, and I look outside my front window, and I see the guy, the carrying a toilet-shaped seat out to his truck, thinking like, "Oh, okay, I'm getting my bidet installed today." So an hour goes by, and his boss, who spoke English, this guy didn't speak English, was like, "Yeah, you're missing the bidet." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" It was in the garage with everything else. I made sure that I had all the stuff. So I think that this fucking guy
Took it. He liked
took
it.
my fucking bidet. I think he saw it in the garage, and he opened it. And
Went,
took
oh,
it.
that looks nice.
Yeah, and fucking took it.
Wow,
What a
savages!
fucking cunt.
You're getting a second-hand bidet.
No. It was my new bidet that he,
No, he's getting. Oh, it's brand
he's-
new.
Yeah,
It
he
was-
was getting ready to be installed.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then
And he was
first-
like, probably like, oh, look at this, I got the bidet. Oh, and he fucking took it, went out to his van, and fucking took it for me, and then, and then I had to fucking buy a new one.
What? I can't. That's fucked up, man. He's definitely the hero of his house that day.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I even looked at the molding on my doors and everything, and they were like all dirty. And I noticed that there was some tiles missing from my pile. So I think all the money that I had to spend to go get all the supplies, I think they were definitely skimping off the top to go fix up their house or whatever.
Is this an episode
Well,
of The Sopranos?
somewhere,
What's going on?
wherever
The guy's
they
name-
live, someone's got a good shitter right now with nice
Yeah.
tile work and a solid bidet.
The guy's name was Bob.
Bob's got a clean asshole.
Bob's bidet.
Yeah.
Bob's bidet.
Wow. All right, well, hey, well, thanks for the call, Nick. That was great.
You know what? This was all about you glorifying my thing. Like I didn't. The reason I was calling in though was because I was talking about I wanted to talk about that fucking plane crash yesterday.
Oh.
Those people are so fucking lucky that that's all. I mean, obviously you had 2 deaths and a couple injuries, but like that could have been a hell of a lot worse than it was.
Yeah, all the passengers and stuff. Yeah,
Well-
I mean, they did say there were over 40 reported injuries. I don't know how severe.
If the
but
plane caught on fire, at least the fire truck is in the right place.
Oh, absolutely. You know, definitely. Like,
Well, it didn't.
I don't even
Thank
know.
God it
You
didn't,
think?
because that would have been
I don't even
terrible.
know. Can't.
I don't even want to. I get skeptical to even fly nowadays, especially what's going on like in the airports with all the stuff. It's like what if
With
you-
ice now, yeah.
if
the ice
you're
is
over the
there
bed when
hanging.
you get shot in the face a couple of times, how does that work?
I know.
You know, like
Yeah, but I think when at times like this, when something happens, that's when everybody's crossing their T's, dotting their I's. That's when I'm like, yeah, throw me on a plane because it's probably the safest.
I don't listen. I think
And the
first
cheapest
of all,
right
it's
now
the
probably to go to
safest
Canada.
Yeah,
way
true.
to travel, bar none. And you only say that because you were saying earlier, you guys think it's happening a lot more often. I mean, literally thousands and thousands and thousands of planes fly out every single day, and we only hear about it
No,
when
you're
something
absolutely
goes
right.
wrong. But you don't hear about every car crash. I mean, it's definitely safer to get
Oh,
on a
yeah.
plane than it is to take your car to work every day.
But
So-
I agreed because I read that they're actually the people doing the investigation actually said that it's happening more, and
Well,
they're
we're
trying to look
also
into all the
having
rules
some-
and regulations and and the workload of the
they're-
controllers.
Right. They're
I still don't
lots
get
of
it.
issues.
You know, think about the last 20, 25 years. Only like 4 planes are ever hijacked and run into buildings and stuff. So I mean, it's okay. It's safe. Fucked up. That's not good. I
It
didn't
is
mean
safe.
that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick to my shit jokes.
Wow.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna see my way out because that was bad.
Thanks for the call. That was Mark Hirschman with the bad joke there. That was Mark Hirschman calling in.
you see how much self-control
Yeah, that's
I
right.
have?
That wasn't Nick Greystone.
It was
I'm
Nick
gonna go wash
Greystone
my mouth
first
out
with the funny stuff,
Bob
and then
today.
Hirschman. Yes.
Next time you order pepperoni pizza, just make sure they get the order right because you don't want plain.
No, not at all. I'm gonna go wash my mouth out with Bob's bidet.
See you later, pal.
Take care, guys.
See ya.
Bye.
All right. It is time to get some baby pictures because
Oh
we
my
got.
gosh.
Yeah, it's late. We got Peter Schwartz at 1 o'clock today. All right. I'm starting off nice and easy as usual.
Cindy,
That's Cindy.
what's her name? The model.
Yes.
Hey,
Cindy Crawford.
Cindy Crawford. That
Cindy
is correct.
Crawford.
As usual, I'm starting off easy, and then we're going to get harder as we go along. Who is that? He looks exactly the same today.
These are all actors, right?
No, this is this guy
Harry
does act.
Styles?
That is Harry Styles.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Okay, who's that?
Oh, Zendaya?
That is correct.
Okay, I see that. Yeah.
Who is this? Starting to get a little harder, but you can still see it.
Oh, I know who that is.
Yes, you do.
Nobody wants this.
What's that?
This television show.
Is that
God,
is that a current thing, like a new thing or something? Oh, okay.
can't think of her name.
Yeah, you know it. I don't know if that's the show, but that's Kristen Bell.
Yes, Kristen Bell.
Yeah, okay.
She's in that with, yeah. I'm sorry, I just couldn't think of her name. In my head was saying Elizabeth
Well, you
Banks, and I
named the
knew it
show, so
wasn't.
you got it.
Kristen Bell.
It counts. Who's this?
That looks just like somebody.
Do you not recognize any of these people, or you're not
Can't see
playing?
them.
I don't recognize them.
Oh, you don't recognize them all. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sitting here choosing not to play.
I didn't know. I didn't know if you waited for a special invitation. I thought for sure you would get this one.
Yeah.
Singer.
Not Jennifer Lopez.
It is not Jennifer
No.
Lopez.
No.
You want to take it?
Oh, who's that one that looks like a little chipmunk? She's.
You might be on the right track. If it,
Selena Gomez.
oh no, that's not Selena Gomez.
Okay.
That is Miley Cyrus.
I never would have
Oh,
gotten
that
that.
was
Really?
Doesn't look like Miley Cyrus at all.
Oh, see, I see it.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right. Who's this?
I don't know.
I'm surprised. I thought you might get this one too. She doesn't look like this anymore due to too many freaking surgeries.
Dolly Parton.
Courtney Cox.
Oh my God,
Wow.
she is terrible looking now.
Oh,
I
sad.
hate that they do that.
So do I.
I don't get it. There's a certain. You look good at a certain point where you got to.
Did you see that?
Yes.
Jeff Bezos' wife. They
Ugh.
just did a thing on her, and she was a beautiful woman, and I can't even believe what she did to
It's
her face.
awful. Yeah.
She never went to the.
She looks like the cat lady. You remember the cat lady? Oh, Jocelyn Wildenstein. Like
Yes.
she's approaching that.
Yes.
I thought, oh my God, that's terrible. This is.
You should get this. You should definitely get this, Andrew Fremder.
Heath
Feel
Ledger?
like I know who this is.
What'd you say?
Heath Ledger,
No.
Christian Bale,
No.
Anything.
You're on the right track.
Something to do with Batman.
No.
Superheroes.
Superheroes.
DC or Marvel?
Marvel.
Hugh Jackman?
Mm-mm.
Damn.
Nothing? That is Robert Downey Jr.
No way.
Way!
Now I can sort of
Get
see it.
out.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
just wouldn't have gotten it. No.
This one you won't get either?
Jen Snortland.
No.
I don't know who that is.
Such a generic look to me.
Yeah.
It's always so many kids look.
She has great hips.
Shakira?
Yeah, that's Shakira.
Shakira.
Who's that?
What a happy-looking baby, right?
Yes.
That is Steven Tyler.
That is incorrect. That's a good guess, though. It does kind of look like
How
Steven
did
Tyler.
Liv Tyler come from that? You ever like?
I
She
met
looks so much like him, I think.
I met her once.
She's beautiful, but she's got that same mouth.
She is even more beautiful in person. I literally, my jaw dropped. Somebody told me that about Gwyneth Paltrow too, but when I met Liv Tyler, I was like, "Oh my God!"
She's the one with the twat candle, right?
Gwyneth Paltrow, yes,
That's weird.
yes. This is a singer, so you're on the right track.
Not Mick Jagger.
Not Mick Jagger. This person is no longer living. Great singer.
Freddie Mercury?
That is Freddie Mercury. Very nice. We have two more. Who is this baby?
Clue.
He's an actor. I can't stand him.
Is it like
You
the
can't
Matt
stand
Damon or
him?
like Ben Affleck?
Yeah, I guess he could be considered like,
In the realm of that,
yeah,
like you're good, but you're not that good.
yeah. I would put him there. The ladies love this
Matthew
guy.
McConaughey.
That is Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
Very good. That's him.
All right.
Well, I would have never guessed that, but I also love Matthew McConaughey.
Do you?
I do.
Ugh. He was good in Contact. That's the only thing I liked
I
about him.
wasn't a fan.
I think he's good in a lot of things.
No.
I wasn't a fan of him until I saw Interstellar, and then
Oh, I never saw that.
oh, great movie.
Yeah. All right, last one. Who is that? Also an actor.
These are hard today, I feel
Yes. Yes, they are. He's currently like big.
Oh,
Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet. You both got it at the same time. Well done.
Fuck
That's
him.
teamwork right there. Whoa, hey, wow.
Fucking guy.
Why? What's your problem with him?
What?
What's your problem with him?
Oh, nothing. I just
All right, fuck him.
Just doesn't like him.
All right. Tuesday trivia. We got a little over 10 minutes.
It sounds like it's definitely what's her name did a funny joke about that. Nikki Glazer. It sounds like something Adam Sandler would say. Chalamet.
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 Yeah, yes, she did. She was good.
That's funny. She is good. She's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll glaze
Okay.
her.
She is. I agree.
Kind of, some are hard, some are easy this week with Tuesday trivia. In China, if you order white tea, what do you get?
Water.
White tea. What do you get?
You're actually on the right track.
Hot water. White tea.
Yeah, I don't. I'll have to go with white tea. Also, I don't know anything about.
Well, white tea is was
Green
the
tea?
question.
Green
If you
tea.
order white tea, what do you get? So that's the question.
Not green tea.
Are you changing your answer to green tea?
I guess hot green tea. I don't know. I don't know.
All right. Question number 2. Who was everyone's first friend on the MySpace platform?
Oh, I don't
Remember MySpace? As soon as you
I had
opened your
MySpace.
account, and then you were contacted, welcoming you in by.
Yeah, I do remember that. I don't remember who.
You didn't have it.
Yeah, but I just don't remember. What,
Okay. Nice, easy one for you. Plop, plop, fizz, fizz was an advertising slogan for what?
Alka-Seltzer.
Alka-Seltzer.
Pop, pop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is.
Nice. All right. You'll get this one. Finish this famous line. Hold me closer, tiny dancer.
Count the headlights on the highway.
You agree?
Yes.
Oh, shit. I screwed up.
Gee, that's a surprise.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. From 4, I went to 6.
Okay, so get to 5 now. There's no rules.
All right, number 5. Give me the real names of 2 cast members of the Batman TV show. You're welcome.
Oh, Bill Ward. And
Adam West.
Adam West. Yeah. That wasn't my year of
Burgess Meredith.
Oh, if you're Batman, you got to go all the way.
no.
Stop it.
I'm Michael Keaton and up.
Stop it. We just watched. Did you ever see the movie that the TV cast made? I fucking love it. We just watched it a couple weeks
Who's
ago.
the guy that played the Riddler? He
Frank Gorshin.
Frank Gorshin. I saw him on Broadway. He did a one-man show about the life of it was Goodnight Gracie. It was,
George Burns. I remember that.
It was a spectacular show. I
Really?
loved it.
I saw him doing
Loved it.
stand-up once, and it was terrible. Awful.
He did
was not
that.
funny.
He played George Burns in that show, one man, and it just told about his life
Yes.
with Gracie, and it was so great.
I remember
still get all the feels just thinking
Yeah.
about it. It was
like
great.
2020, one of those did the piece on it, and I remember thinking, wow,
It
that
was
was pretty
terrific.
That Batman was just too gay for me. I don't know.
good. Oh, it was hilarious.
Jesus Christ, Batman.
Well, no GCs.
Pow,
no
pow,
JCs.
pow.
Yeah, exactly.
Gee
yes.
whiz, Batman.
I don't know. I can't.
Holy bat wings.
Question number 6. What was Lori Loughlin's character's name on Full House?
Becky.
Oh, Becky, yeah.
How many keys on a standard piano?
78.
Are you in agreement?
Yeah, because I don't really know, honestly.
What is the difference between outlaws and in-laws?
This is a play on words.
What is the difference between outlaws and in-laws?
During the holidays, they don't show up to my house on a horse. I'm thinking of like an outlaw, like a cowboy
Yes.
or something, and like the in-laws that I just don't want over my house because they just suck.
Give me the definition of the word explicate. And it is a verb. You calm down.
Well, it sounds like what we were talking. It sounds like just taking a dump,
It is.
just taking a hot shit.
It's something that John Rusciello used to do.
Used to do.
Arrest somebody? Arrest people?
What was it? Defecate?
Guard somebody? I don't know.
Explicate.
Explicate.
EXPISCAET.
Ex-
CATE.
Expiscate.
That sounds like
Explicate.
P-I-C?
Expiscate. Excuse me. Explicate.
Expiscate.
Expiscate. Expiscate.
That's a completely different word than what you said.
EXPISCATE.
I feel like that's what happens
Explicate.
after the arrest. Maybe you go to
Explicate.
you go to the precinct and you explicate or whatever it is. The
That's
criminal.
expedite.
Oh, okay. Fuck you. Shit.
I do not know the answer.
All right. 10. How deep is the average vagina?
Jeff's not going to know the answer to that. I'm going to say
I'll tell you how deep the average asshole.
the average, like length, not the width, the length.
Deep.
Deep.
How deep is it?
Well, it's definitely not 6.5 inches. I'm going to say like 7.5.
I'm going to say
8
less.
inches.
I'm going to go with 6 inches because
Okay.
yeah.
And you're saying 7 to 8?
Well, how much of a fucking whore are we talking about? Like, are we talking about like her fucking cunt looks like a Home Depot bucket?
Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see where the answers are.
4 inches. Oh my God, Sean.
Let's see. Yeah, no Scott the Mystery Man today.
4 inches. That's a small. That's
Why Scott the Mystery Man has been...
No, we were talking about that before you got here.
trying to figure out. who he
Fremder's
is.
obsessed with who that is.
with who that might be.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, I am. So either he's not telling me. Either he
No, I
knows.
promise. I have no idea who it is. Not even the slightest hint.
I'll find out. I'll find you, Scott. You can't hide that
All
one.
right, let's see.
You should have him do like 5 minutes, and see if he'll come out and do it.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Have him say he'd come on the show or whatever, and if he's not going to come on the show, be like, all right, I'll give you 5 minutes. Take it or leave it.
I'll offer that to him next time we see him on.
He did it for me. He thought it was a good idea for me to do 5 minutes. So now I'm going to return the favor, and I think he should do 5 minutes.
Okay. All right. We got to get through this quick. In China, if you order white tea, what do you get? You said?
Green tea.
What kind of green tea?
Hot green tea.
Vicky's watching. Hi, Vicky. She wrote tea.
Hey, Vicky.
Boiled water is the exact answer.
okay.
So you were
Hot
close.
water.
You
Hot
were
water.
close. Yep.
That was the first thing I said. I said water,
yes.
and then I said hot water.
Right.
And then, okay.
Yes, you did. The owner of MySpace was my first friend, says Vicky. All right, we'll count that. Calm Addison. What the hell is that? That's from John Rusiello. I have no idea what that means. Okay. Pop, plop, fizz, fizz was the advertising slogan for...
Alka-Seltzer.
Very nice.
I should have said my bidet.
Yeah, right. Vicky got that. Alka-Seltzer. Okay. Finished the famous line, hold me closer, tiny dancer.
Count the headlights on the highway.
John Rusiello got that as well.
I was going to say, come in my ass, Jeff Bosey.
Oh,
Thought maybe that might have been the rest of that.
But so name actors from Batman. You guys said Ward and West, and then you said Burgess Meredith. That's all correct. Ann said...
And Frank Gorshin.
Right, and Ann said Ward and West also. Oh, Vicky said it as well. Oh, and then John, Cesar Romero. He said Romano. We'll let it slide, John, this time. John must be doing talk to text. It says Cesar Romano and Purchase Meredith.
Yeah, that's what it's doing.
That's funny. Lori Loughlin's character on Full House, we all said.
Becky.
Everybody knew that.
She got in a lot of trouble once, right? With her.
She's a dick.
Her daughter with.
With the college thing.
Yeah.
Husband, yeah.
No, she was in on it too. They were
Husband,
both in on it. And then what's her name even went to jail for it. What's her name? The blonde. She's married to William H. Macy.
Oh, yes. Not anymore. They're divorced.
Oh, they are divorced?
Yeah.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
What's her
I
name?
can't think of her name.
Pretty blonde, very good actress.
I know. She's older.
Yeah, she did the same thing as Lori Loughlin. She actually did jail time for it.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Heidi something?
No.
If you don't have enough money, right, to do that 10 times over, you got to fucking.
Yeah. Okay. How many keys are there on a standard piano? You said.
I should have said 88.
You should have. But you said 78, and you agreed.
Felicity Huffman,
right. Vicky said 88. Ann said 88. John said 88. Those are all correct.
Oh, I guess they're still married.
They are still married?
Yeah.
What's the difference between outlaws and in-laws? Vicky said how they fight. John did not even answer this one.
And he's usually good at these.
He usually does get them. The difference between outlaws and in-laws, or outlaws are wanted. Get it?
My jokes are.
Oh, yeah, that was Fremder
I
level.
don't know. I've always had good
What?
in-laws.
I said that was Fremder level.
Oh, come on. Some of your jokes with Kaplan on Wednesday make my jokes look fucking gold
Yeah,
standard.
but I don't take credit for them. I read them and I say that's from a bad
That's
book.
not allowed. I don't read stuff from a book when I'm making comments. You got to have them all up here.
Either way, I'm not
I
taking
told a
credit
joke
for these
last week.
pages.
Did you watch? Did you see it? I told a joke.
What was the
And it
joke?
was very
Remind me what
good.
it was. Remind me.
We don't have time for me to tell it again, but I'll do the quick one. So, mailman was delivering a package, and a beautiful woman answered the door, and she signed for the package, and she said, "Come on in. Would you like some lunch?" And he said, "Oh, okay." And he went. And he had some lunch, and then he was getting ready to leave, because he had to get back to work. And she said, "Oh, no." She says, "Follow me upstairs. I have to show you something." They wound up having sex. Very exciting. They come downstairs. As he's about to leave, she goes to her purse. She takes out $1. She hands him $1, and he said, "I have to ask you, what was all this?" And she said, "Well, last night my husband and I were talking about Christmas and what we should get everybody for Christmas." And I said, "What about the mailman?" And he said, "Fuck him, give him $1." And the lunch was my idea.
That's a good joke.
That is good.
Yeah.
So, Vicky says that Lori Loughlin and her husband have since divorced.
Oh, maybe that's it. Okay.
Yeah. Expiscate.
No idea.
The sound that came out of Nick Greystone's asshole during that recording.
I said it's something that John Rusiello used to do. Vicky said serve and protect. You're on the right track, but that's not correct. To find something out by thorough and detailed investigation.
Okay.
All right.
So there you go. How deep is the average vagina? You said 6.
6 inches.
You said 7 to 8. Vicky said 6. John Rusciello says 4. And that's it.
But wouldn't it depend on how, like, maybe what the frame of the lady is?
Yeah. He said it. That's why he said average.
Well, average.
Oh, okay.
But it turns out you guys are all right. Normally it's about 3 to 4 on average, but when aroused, it expands to 5 to 6.
Oh.
So you guys, well,
Okay.
So
you were close.
There's expansion on both sides. So yeah, the dick gets bigger, and so does the puss.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you notice, everybody else was in the frame except you. So you obviously don't know enough about vagina.
Right.
You're not experienced in your vagina.
I got to get my Vajingo game back. Vajingo Unchained.
That was good. That was good. Have a great time this weekend.
Thank you. I will.
When do you come back?
Monday morning.
Oh, so
I'll be
Tuesday.
here. I'll be here.
You'll be here. I want to hear all about it.
Absolutely.
And send me some pictures that I can put on here to show.
Where you going?
Well,
Okay.
She's going to Nashville.
Going to Nashville. My niece lives just outside of Nashville,
Isn't that
and her
Tennessee?
daughter's having a sweet
That's
16.
Elvis. Right?
Well, no.
Memphis.
Elvis is Memphis. They're actually, I think, 3 or 4 hours apart.
Yeah, it's far.
Yeah.
We're not. I don't.
I know. So yeah, when I went to
Let's
Memphis,
do
we didn't get to Nashville.
Isn't that
I
a
would've
big like
loved to.
racing state, like car racing?
It's the
Probably.
South. Every
Yeah, it's
state
the
in the South is.
You know, I would say yeah.
Yeah. Oh, let's watch a bunch of cars go around in a circle. Yeah.
Yeah. Have a great time. I hope
Thank you.
it's
I'm looking forward
safe
to it.
trip,
Never
all that
been
good
there,
stuff.
And
That's
didn't
cool.
really expect to go, and then
Nice.
I just kind of
Hey.
wrote it off as something we weren't going to do, and then Anthony's like, "I've never been to Nashville.
John.
Let's go."
Yeah, that's fun.
I show up Friday. Don't forget that you said you were going to send Tony something nice.
Yeah. Well, he never said it was for me. He just said he was going to send something.
Okay.
If you showed up on Friday. So yeah, I have no idea what he's talking about. But yeah, John did challenge Fremder to come on Friday, and if he does, John's going to send something. Rosie will be here Friday. Mike Kurz and Peter Anthony. So yeah, I called it yesterday. You're taking a beating.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
He seems game.
He definitely does. Yeah, we got to get out of here. Peter Schwartz at 1 o'clock with Sports Bash. Knock 'em Dead Comedy. Come see us April 25th at the Brokerage doing our mob-themed show. I left out here. Sports Bash at 1. Oh, that's right, yeah. Sports Bash at 1, and then that's it for today. There's nothing on tonight. Coffee with the Dog tomorrow at 11. Tomorrow, Mike is not here tomorrow
Wait,
again.
coffee with the dog tomorrow at 11.
Sorry, at 9. Sorry.
Okay.
Thank you for
I've been
that.
dying to say
Okay.
to him that aside from the character Eeyore, he just looks like a sad ass.
Mike.
Yeah.
But I didn't get that when he was here.
Well, of
I
course
know
not.
that
You're Diane.
He's got this, reputation of being like a Debbie Downer, right? But when he came on the show with us together, and I just didn't feel it or see it or get that vibe from him at all.
I love hanging out.
He was very lively, and
He's a very nice man.
he was terrific.
I love hanging out with
I'm
Mike,
just
yeah.
not going to believe you
And
anymore.
I messaged him the other day that my wife and I want to go and vote for him when he's doing that. So
Are
we're gonna-
you town of Brookhaven?
Do I have to be?
Yes.
Well, I guess I'm not voting for him.
He's running
Yes,
for
town-
office?
He is running for superintendent of highways.
Wow.
He
Good for
ran.
him.
He ran the last time and was. I mean, he lost by
That's
a landslide.
unfortunate.
He got murdered.
I think he would do a great job, though,
He absolutely he would.
because he's a
With-
good, he's,
with
a,
all
he's an honest,
seriousness.
good guy. He's a good
Yes,
person. And
absolutely.
I feel like that's what we need in positions like that to
Yes.
move
Oh,
forward.
you're 100% right about that.
progressively, You know.
But yeah, so Mike is not here tomorrow. I got a few people joining us tomorrow at different times, so it'll be a fun show tomorrow. That's at 11. And then Circling the Drain tomorrow at 7 p.m. Okay. So that's what's happening here at Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. Knock 'em Dead, April 25th at the Brokerage. And then, of course, the clubs. The Governor's here in Levittown, and the Giggle Room in Levittown, the Brokerage in Belmore. McGuire's out in Bohemia. Some of the names you'll see on the Governor's stage this weekend. Joe DeVito, Friday and Saturday at Governor's. Peter Anthony, John Antetomaso, and Rosie Fiamara in the Giggle Room on Friday. Saturday in the Giggle Room, Peter Anthony, Deb Diamore, Angela La Rosa, Tom Egan. One Funny Lisa Marie is at the Brokerage on Friday. Rachel Feinstein is at the Brokerage Saturday. Saku Ali is also at the Brokerage on Saturday. Tom Kelly.
My favorite.
He's at the Brokerage Friday and Saturday. So you have 2 opportunities to go see him.
I will. Tom Smelly. I'm coming for you.
Well, go Saturday because you'll see Tom, then you stay for the Late Show and see our own Francesca Panabianco. She's at the Brokerage for the Late Show on Saturday.
It's a great laugh.
She's a lot of fun. That'll do it. Peter Schwartz in 25 minutes. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
This was fun.
Thank
I'll
you.
see you Friday.
Thank you. Yes.
See you next week. And again, have
You
a
will
great
see me
time.
next week.
Absolutely. All right, guys. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.